My story is when my oldest son got married. I'm in the Sacramento Temple. We live here in New Mexico, and we flew to Sacramento. And it was kind of a rough time because my suitcases were missing, and here it was going to be a wedding the next day, and so I wanted to look nice and everything. And anyway, so I was stressed getting to the hotel. And when we got up to the hotel, there were helicopters with searchlights all around, and we were thinking, what's going on? And so we went into the hotel, and the guy behind the desk, and it was a nice hotel, the guy behind the desk kind of reminded me from, I don't know, Igor from Frankenstein's story or something. He was just really an unusual man. And so, we've got the searchlights, helicopters, and then this Igor behind the counter, and we got our room, and we were going in the elevator up to the room, and there was a couple that were coming down in the elevator, and they said they double booked our room. We opened the door to our room, and there were people in there already, and we laughed a little bit about it, and my husband said, yeah, that happened to me once. And so we went to get in our room, and it was a suite, and we walked through the living room kind of into the bedroom, and I went to open up the closet, and there was a man standing in my closet, and he had a cell phone in his hand, and he said, oh, you guys scared me. I thought you were burglar. I don't know what he thought. Well, having just heard this other couple say that the room was double booked, I says, oh, the room just must be double booked. We'll go down and take care of it. And he says, oh no, I just barely got here. I'll go down and take care of it. So, he didn't have any luggage or anything like that, and we didn't really think anything. Well, I don't know. Being naive, I guess, didn't think anything about it. Well, I got thinking, I wonder if the searchlights, the helicopters could be looking for this guy. So I called down Igor at the desk, and I said, there was this guy in our closet. Did he come down? He was like, no. I said, well, maybe that's who the police are looking for with the searchlights. Do you think we should call the police? And he said, okay, I'll call the police. And so about 10 minutes later, there was a knock on the door, and it was a policeman. And it was, they asked about this guy. Turns out he was a fugitive. That's who they were looking for. And he asked all those questions, and so I was wide awake thinking there was a fugitive in my room. That cell phone could have been a gun. Luckily, my husband was there. He said that he would have tackled him or, done the manly thing. And anyway, about after the police left, we heard a scuffle on the roof, and they evidently caught him, and he had hid out on the roof. And I talked to the people at the desk, and they said, sure enough, that the fugitive had hidden out in our room. And anyway, so that was the experience when my son got married.